Hey there. It is day 17 of COVID 2019. It is April 7th, morning of April 7th. And it is the third. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around the fact that today is the 30th anniversary of, oh my God, really? We all know we don't have a lot of time to live here, pal, so let's make it worth it. Anyway, this is Dave Kelm, by the way. Feel free to subscribe. Just click the button down below, and you'll be able to get all of these glorious videos whenever I post something new. Anyway, so I'm trying to wrap my mind around the fact that today is the 30th anniversary of the chartering of my undergraduate fraternity at Illinois State University. I was part of the group that moved the fraternity from a colony of Sigma Alpha Epsilon to a full chartered chapter of SAE. I was not a founding father, but I was a member of the Beta Pledge class, which is the second pledge class. So I was part of the fall 1987 pledge class. We actually had our chartering ceremony right here in Springfield at then the then the Hilton, now the Wyndham City Center. And we had a great time, lots and lots of people, lots and lots of food, lots and lots of drinking and dancing, and it was a great time. I remember almost all of it. The thing that struck me the most when we were being formally initiated in the fraternity, and my roommate at the time was the fraternity president, I was the chairman of the chartering celebration, and then became president the next year. The thing that struck me and my roommate at pretty much the same time as we were being initiated, with all of the regalia and all of the things that go along with a formal fraternity initiation, was, Jesus Christ, we're never going to be able to afford any of this crap because it's super fancy, and as it turns out, then the fraternity gives you all that stuff. So that was just us being young and stupid and cheap and poor, I guess. Probably not in that order, but so we had a great time. Tonight there's actually a virtual 30th anniversary toast that some guys put together, so that'll be fun to see some people. And my experience as an undergraduate at ISU and in a fraternity, all 4 years I rushed immediately upon getting to ISU, was awesome. I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know, in recent years, I've moved away from the fraternity a little bit because of some of the decisions they've made and that I disagree with, and so I've moved away from the fraternity a bit, but it always holds a special place. You know, my roommate in college, really almost essentially all 3 years I lived in the fraternity house, was the same guy. He ended up becoming my ended up becoming my best man in my wedding, and the godfather for my oldest daughter. This truck is clearly lost, and it's a shame. He passed away a few years ago, and so he won't be part of tonight's celebration. But I will certainly be thinking about him and all of the guys who went through that process together. It isn't very often that a fraternity starts up, and I was so fortunate to be part of the beginnings of an undergraduate fraternity and set in place some of the traditions that carried forward for a number of years. Now, of course, the chapter is not at ISU because they got in trouble for something a few years back, and it's entirely possible that they'll come back to campus in the next 2 years, I think. I'm not sure. But I think that the fraternity and sorority system is a great opportunity to develop young leaders, and can do amazing work, and can be a very, very positive experience, Both of my girls are in sororities. My wife was in a sorority. I met her at ISU as part of our Greek experience. And I'm not saying it's for everybody, but and certainly I know a lot of people that were not part of the Greek system. But man, I had so much fun at ISU and really got everything out of the fraternity that I put into it. And so today, it's tough thinking that it's been 30 years, because those experiences and those memories and those friendships and those brothers of mine are still ever present. I think about somebody from that fraternity probably every day. I think about some experience that we did, good, bad, or indifferent, almost every day. So anyway, just a quick word about, even in this time of COVID, the Rona, whatever you're calling it, there's still some good things out there. There's still a lot of good things out there. So anyway, to all of my SAE brothers, Phi Alpha, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. See ya.